So here we have the Asus PB287 28-inch 4K monitor. It's a little bit out of my review area and it's a little bit awkward to do the review from this angle, but I hope I can get it done perfectly. So I already cut this sticker because obviously it's going to be a bit difficult to open it in here, but let's try it. So I have to flip these out, I believe. Yep. And the other one. There we go. There's already stuff coming out. This is an interesting thing, I have to say, that I specifically asked on eBay from the seller, Box UK I believe it was. I asked if this monitor comes with cables so I can order the cables, and they said sorry, no, it comes without the cables. So without the cables, okay, I guess aliens kinda put the cables in there. One of them is the DisplayBoard cable and other one is HDMI. This is audio cable. I'm not gonna be using speakers in this. I mean, anyone buying a monitor like this will not be using some crappy speakers. I mean, that's just lame. So we have manual. I have no idea what this is. Probably something to do with a mount. There's manual in here, and then one of the GTX 680s is falling over. I just covered the area so that, oh my god, so the review area will look a little bit better, but one of the boxes doesn't want to stand in there, so I should have cut it out, but I'm gonna actually leave it in the video. That was pretty fun. So this is the stand. I will show it in a second, but I just don't have that much room in here at the moment, so your power cable. I have absolutely no idea how it slides out, so I'm gonna try to stand it upwards and just pull it out. Oh no, it's ripping my review area. Let's not drop it. And by the way, it has 1 millisecond response time. At least that's how it advertised. And it also supposed to have a really good backlight. It's one of the best 4K monitors you can get. It's not an IPS monitor, by the way. Let's try this thing. Ooh, look at that. Alright, so I'm gonna just lift it out. You're not gonna be able to see it exactly, but okay, there's a UK power plug too, so it comes with a lot of cables actually, for them to say no cables. Alright, I guess I got it out. And that's how the monitor looks like in this thing, so how I'm gonna get this out from here. I'm gonna do just like this. It's already falling out. No, careful, careful. Don't wanna break it. Right. I was hoping that the stand is the strongest place, but I almost dropped it. Almost. I'm not that clumsy. Ooh, look at that. That's awesome. It's upside down and it has no stand. I absolutely like the design. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like carbon fiber. I'll try to show it from closer. This is fucking heavy. See that carbon effect? Ow, 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 my finger! Right, so get the hell off of my screen. Let's try to put the stand on then. So, and don't do it on top of the monitor because you might just drop something. Well, that's pretty straightforward. You have this screw in here. It's like a hand tight, so you can hand tighten it, and then with a screwdriver, like, not too tight, but obviously this is where the stand goes, so let's do this stuff. I'm gonna put the stand on and see how it stands. I just have no idea how I'm gonna do this, but it really is heavy. I'm not kidding. I mean, I have no problem lifting it, but it's just awkward angles and stuff, so and yes, it does rotate. I'm not sure if I can show you this because I need to see what I'm doing, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So, oh, okay, it goes like this. That's how it goes. So I have to like put it under angle. There are like two brackets in there. I don't even think you need a screwdriver for it. It's pretty tight, so right. A little bit paranoid, so nah, that's not gonna go anywhere. So yeah, it has like two brackets in here, which like teeth, they go like under that, and then the back end is held down by the screw. So it's pretty solid. All right, so what else can we check on this one? Height adjustment maybe, because it's way too high for my taste. Let go of me! What the fuck? I have absolutely no idea how to adjust the height, but I'll try to find out. So all you do with the height is simply push down, and that's it. So it's adjusted to its weight, so it holds it, but this kind of system I don't really like it at all. So because I'd say after a year or two maybe it just gets, you know, too worn out and it just starts sliding everywhere. But you can always put something under it, but I just don't like it. I think it should have some kind of a lock that you just click and lock it in place, and that's about it. It could have exactly as it is plus the locking mechanism. That's exactly what I would want. But for now it's pretty good. It's really nice. It's very easy to adjust it, but the locking mechanism is definitely what's missing. It's not too flimsy or too wobbly, but a little bit. See, it's actually quite wobbly, but not too much. And this is the key feature thing. Don't want this in here. It's actually PB287Q, but I think it's time to connect this thing up and test it out. Did I mention that this only supports 60 Hz over the display port, not the HDMI? Because it's important to know. That's why I asked if it comes with cables, because I do have this, the HDMI cables, but I don't have any DisplayPort cables. Never actually needed them. And this is also very nicely adjustable, as you can see. Could have more angle down, but it doesn't. So just to show you the angle. You can't lift it like this, god damn it. It's actually this stand that makes it really heavy. That's why I popped the monitor up. See, the angle from here, it's almost non-existent. That's the furthest this angle goes, but this angle goes a lot. I mean, I don't really understand this. I mean, who would sit on a computer from this kind of angle? That makes what kind of sense exactly? If you sit behind a computer, then it's usually the monitor's like higher up and you look upwards to the monitor, not like, if I would be sitting in here, my head is about this high. If I would be sitting behind this, see, that's my head in here. So I would want to look like up in the monitor, but it's very rare if someone sits like above the monitor and looks down. I mean, I don't like it, but otherwise the build is absolutely amazing. It looks cool. It could have the portless design, but I guess this is more stronger. I'll connect it up and see how it works. So hopefully the next clip will be done on this monitor. So I have it connected up. As you can see, this one in case you're wondering. I do have a 1080p monitor next to it, which is there. And I'm gonna show the resolution. This is in 4K, the desktop, and the other one is not. You can actually see what I'm doing. See, that's the window size. It's the same window dragged across. That's actually the video recorder, the camera recorder. See how small it is on this window and in here. So that's the resolution. You can put 4 1080p monitors on this, so one of them will be obviously like in here. This monitor has some amazing features which I didn't know about, and the buttons in here, they are like below there, so I'll try to show the buttons. I'll put some lights on in here for a second and I'll show you how it looks like. Alright, this light didn't really make much of a change, but anyway, I just want to show you these buttons. They are not actually on the monitor, and they are not on there either. I couldn't actually find them. They are actually behind the monitor, and honestly I don't like it. You have to put the hand like this, and it's very uncomfortable to hold your hand like this and then press like from behind the buttons. It's not good, but at least they're very how to say, very good buttons. I like it. And I'll try to show you a few things. For my hand them. So the first menu, that's how it looks like. And I turn to... Son of a... That's something I wanted to show you actually. I hope the video recorder didn't mess up. No, it didn't. But that's what just happened. That was my Steam. That's my another Steam window. This is one thing I wanted to mention, is that if you turn the monitor off, then the display board, it detects the monitor as disconnected, which means it throws everything back to default. Fortunately, it didn't throw all my desktop icons, because as you can see I have a lot of stuff in here. I got my drives in here. I don't think it's actually a problem with monitor. Maybe it is, but it's the display board thing. There is a bypass for it and I'll check into it, but it's really annoying. So if I turn the monitor off from here, then it detects it that it actually disconnected. It's really bad. So that's the menu in here. So I wanted to show you something that is really interesting. There is a picture-in-picture mode, which I'm not gonna turn it on, but for example, if you have like another monitor, another PC connected, then you have like a picture-in-picture. That's what it means. You can have another picture somewhere in here, which is pretty convenient, I have to say. So you have like 2 computers in one. Here's an input select. I didn't actually show you. It has 2 HDMIs, 1 display board, and we have a setup in here. Also, you have to hold all 4 fingers on the buttons, because counting them like one by one, that's stupid. So it has a Game Plus mode, and this is really interesting. It has a timer. I'm pretty sure you can see it pretty clear. You can just put the countdown timer from like 30, 40, 50, 60 and 90. I don't know what cute it is, but might come in handy. And that's a crosshair. This is a freaking crosshair. That's just amazing. I'll move this a little bit. I'll actually move it out of the way. No, actually I won't move it out of the way. I don't know if you can see it. Don't know how well you can see it. It's right here. It's on Ellie. Ellie is in the crosshair. So try to change that. See how it's changing right here? Well, you can see the crosshair styles in here, and you can have that in the middle of the screen. Obviously it just appears in there above the menu, so you don't have to like look in the middle, but otherwise it's gonna appear exactly in the middle of the screen. So it's pretty good for games that doesn't have a crosshair. Does it make it a cheating monitor? I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of complaints about it. Oh my god, you're using a cheater monitor, oh my god. But yeah, the menu, it's pretty cool. I used a lot of time to actually set it up the way the colors should be. I can't show you any difference between that, because, well, if your monitor is not correctly set up, then you can't really see any of that, can you? So, and this is why I'm using the camera and not the screen recorder, because guys, a screen recorder won't record the menu on the monitor. It records what's in the computer, but not what's on the computer monitor. that crosshair thing, that was amazing. That's really awesome. It should have more options, but I didn't expect that, so that's pretty cool. Cool IPS, but it's nice, so I'm happy with it. It's pretty awesome. And I will see ya next time.